Hello, everyone. And today we're looking at Shem Angel number 28, Seehiah. Seehiah. This angel protects against illness and accidents. So I thought it was pretty cool the way it was worded in Lazare Lenain. This genius protects against fires, ruined buildings, falls, illnesses, etc. It governs health and longevity of life. The person born under this influence will have great judgment and will only act with prudence and circumspection. So this angel governs healing, long life, healing, protection, and healing, protection from illness and accidents. So more than anything, Seehiah is associated with long life, with healing, with good health. So maybe you're dealing with some health problems or an accident, or you want protection from accidents or poor health or protection from illness. Seehiah is perfect for this. Or maybe you know someone that needs some help in these things that you may want to help out. So Seehiah. Now, the Hebrew spelling of this is the letter Sin. Now, usually most people that know just a little bit of Hebrew letters and stuff, like with Hermetic Order, the Golden Dawn and everything, they know the letter Shin, the letter Shin. But that's if the dot is on the right part of the letter. If the dot's on the left part of the letter, it's the letter Sin. So the spelling of this, so it's Sin, Aleph, Hey, Yod, Hey, Seehiah. And when we look at the Latin letters or English letters, or really it's Latin letters, if we look at the Latin letters of this, it pretty much agrees across the sources throughout the centuries. So in Agrippa's 3 Books of Occult Philosophy, it has Seehiah, Seehiah. And if you look in the Divine Kabbalah, the same thing. You look in Athanasius Kircher. You look across these different sources. The only one that makes a little bit different would be Dr. Rudd has Seahih, Seehiah. It's interesting. Dr. Rudd, he does things a little bit differently sometimes with the spelling. But across the sources, it's Seehiah, Seehiah. Okay, except Dr. Rudd. He makes things a little bit different here. So, Seehiah, this angel governs health, healing, long life, protects from accidents and illness. So, very powerful angel. I was about to say spirit, is a spirit or angel. The divine attribute associated with this angel is God who removes evil. Athanasius Kircher's Oedipus Egyptiacus, published in 1654. The Athanasius Kircher's Latin in the 17th century text is Deus sublator malorum. God, the remover of evil. God who removes evil. And in this case, you could see it as God removing illness or accidents or any of these types of things, right? Removing harm. So that's the attribute of this angel. God who removes evil. Deus sublator malorum. The Psalm verse, according to De Arte Kabbalistica, Johann Reuchlin, and according to these sources, is in the Masoretic text, it is Psalm 71, verse 12. O God, be not far from me. O God, make haste for my help. In Latin, that's Psalm 70, verse 12. Deus ne elongeris a me, Deus meus in auxilium meum respice. But in the Masoretic text, it's Psalm 71, verse 12. So, yep, Seehiah. And again, the office, according to Lazare Lenain's Les Sciences Kabbalistiques, and the 19th century. So we're jumping across the centuries, looking at all the different sources. Someone that just jumps in on these videos and not used to it, it may be a little disorienting. But what we're doing is we're quickly getting in there, looking at the Shem Angel, and we're going through the different sources across the centuries, all the way up to 1823 with Lazare Lenain's Les Sciences Kabbalistiques. That is my cutoff. Not that there's anything wrong with modern sources, but my cutoff, the office of Lazare Lenain's Les Sciences Kabbalistiques, 1823, you get the office. And then before that, you have Dr. Rudd, and then you have the Divine Cabal and Athanasius Kircher's Oedipus Egyptiacus, 3 books of occult philosophy, Johann Reuchlin's De Arte Kabbalistica, and all of that. So, once again, this angel protects against fires, ruined, in other words, like broken up buildings, falls, protects against illnesses. So I guess it protects against fires, like I guess a building falling on you or anything, or falls, illnesses. It governs health and longevity of life. So if you're dealing with any kind of illness, or let's say you have a relative or know someone that's struggling with illness, this would be a good angel to call upon to seek assistance for that. So that is Seehiah. Once again, I was out of town, but this angel governs from, let me look at the exact time here. Of course, Shem Angels, you don't have to use timing. Many people, myself included, find it useful, but it's not a requirement. But according to the Divine Cabal, it says, so this is the Divine Cabal, Welcome Manuscript 3203, which is a dream magic text. But anyways, the Divine Cabal says, Seehiah governs from the 7th of August until the 11th inclusively. The verse from whence is derived his name is the 13th verse of the 70th Psalm. God will not distance himself from me. Look and help, Lord God. So it's a little bit different. Gives a little bit different, like the Psalm verse and everything. But this Shem Angel governs from the 15th until the 20th degree of Leo. So let's take a look. If you downloaded that app that I showed you last time, then you know to go to how to look this up. So right now the sun is in 18 degrees of Leo. Got a couple of days left with that. So that is Shem Angel number 28, Seehiah. Governs 15 to 20 degrees of Leo. Is one of the dominations, is the choir of angels, according to Athanasius Kircher's Oedipus Egyptiacus. And the divine attribute, which also reveals different qualities of the angel, is God who removes evil. Once again, the Psalm verse, based on the Masoretic text, is Psalm 71, verse 12. O God, be not far from me. O my God, make haste for my help. And then you jump forward to Lazare Lenain's Les Sciences Kabbalistiques. It says, this genius protects against fires, damaged buildings, falls, illnesses. It governs health and longevity of life. So those are basically the qualities associated with this angel, Seehiah. So let's go ahead and call upon this angel together, just using the simple prayer method, Seehiah. And then also, I hope that you guys have been, and I hope that all of y'all have been working with your birth angel. So we were looking at the birth angel, and based on the position of the sun at your birth, you know, many of y'all, I hope that y'all have been working with that. Not necessarily anything to do with this angel in this video. I'm just bringing that up from my past video. I hope that y'all are working with the birth angel and that you find that practice useful, because it's amazing, an absolutely amazing thing to have in your toolkit or your personal arsenal. But anyways, let's go ahead and call upon this angel, Seehiah. Okay. So first of all, as Shem Angels, the name itself is connected with the angel. So I'm going to say the name 12 times, and I want you to say it with me. So say the name with me, and saying the name with me, whether you're watching live or watching later, it doesn't matter. Say the name with me. Speaking the name itself connects you with the angel. So I'm going to say it 12 times, which I associate with 12 zodiac signs and all this. So anyways, Seehiah, 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 Seehiah. That's 6 times, 6 more. Seehiah, Seehiah, Seehiah. When you speak the name, really try to make a connection. Don't worry about whether you do it the same amount of times as me. As many times as you want, just say the name of the angel. Seehiah, 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 Seehiah. Seehiah, we call upon you. Now I'm going to say the psalm verse. O God, be not far from me. O my God, make haste for my help. I'm going to go ahead and say it in Latin as well. Deus ne longeris a me, Deus meus in auxilium meum respice. Seehiah, we call upon you, Seehiah. We invoke you, Seehiah. And if you feel the presence of the angel, you might feel something. I really encourage when you guys watch these videos to light a little candle. Seehiah, we call upon you, Seehiah. I very much feel a presence. And it's amazing. So, I'm going to ask privately for what I'm looking for, and I encourage y'all to pause the video. Now it's time to petition the angel for what you want. Okay, so I'm going to do mine privately. Go ahead and do yours. Like I said, if you want to pause and just ask for one thing from the angel that's very important, close to your heart, ask for one thing. All right. And I'm sure you notice I covered my mouth because it's private. I really am asking from the angel as I do these lives. I take this stuff very seriously. I am a practitioner. You know, it's not a joke to me. So that's why I cover my mouth, because I'm actually doing my petition right in front of the camera. But I do that for privacy. Now, if you placed your petition, later on you could pause if you want. After you're done, you could pause if you're not done. If you're still talking to your angel, hit the pause button, okay? And when you're ready, hit play again. So if you're not done, hit pause and then continue in a minute. Now, after the petition, what I like to do is to be receptive. Close your eyes and clear your mind and your heart, and just try to be receptive to any kind of message or feeling or thought, okay? Not necessarily ascribing it to the angel. It may be with them, but just be open, okay? So if you want to pause later, or if you're doing it live, we're going to take a moment to just be in silence and just listen. Listen. You can't always listen when speaking, so just quiet the mind, sit in stillness in the presence of the angel, and listen for any kind of impressions. All right, so if you're not done, then feel free to pause. I'm going to take just another second. All right, y'all. Sorry, it's taking me a little longer because I'm getting stuff. Hold on. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and so we've done that. And Seehiah, we thank you for spending this time with us. We ask your blessings upon this earth at this time, and we ask that you peacefully depart. Goodbye and farewell. All right, we just did Shem Angel working. The simple prayer approach. It works though. It's very powerful. So I hope that y'all work with this angel and get something good out of that. I normally don't take so long in a video because, like, I was, yeah. I mean, this stuff is, it's powerful. And never think light of it because, oh, I'm watching a video. Oh, it's a simple prayer method. This stuff is real. In my opinion, my honest opinion, very real and powerful. So watch the changes that take place. And yep, that's it. So that is Seehiah, Shem Angel number 28. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a wonderful day, y'all.